Shazam, guys. Thanks for tuning in. This is it, guys. The grand final of Starladder. Many games have been played, have been fought out to get us to this very moment in Kiev, on LAN, where Navi is going to take on Mousesports. Mousesports yesterday winning 2 best of 3s, one against Dara and then one against M5. And now they earned themselves the right to take on Navi for the championship here. And we are in the game, so I'll put you guys into this. Again, warm welcome to all of you guys tuning in. So nice to have you guys here. I hope we'll have some epic matches. And I will not be by myself. With me will be fucking Matt from NTW one more time, giving us professional insight and analysis. Fucking Matt, welcome very much to the stream.
Yeah, thanks again one more time. And this is the grand final, so it's gotta be the most epic games of the tournament.
It should be, man. And Mousesports yesterday winning 2 best of 3s, and all of them went the distance to the third one. And let's see how this year goes.
Yeah, already the banning phase going on, and really standard bans from the two teams. Navi has been banning Broodmother a lot, and Shadow Demon as well, and same for Mousesports. Lycan again banned as a first ban for them, and Darkseer, of course. Navi's first pick, so they don't want to give them the Darkseer.
I can even imagine Mousesports maybe yesterday night after they won, maybe thinking about some different strategies. Maybe they want to try something special now.
They might. They played against Navi in a best of 3 already. This is a best of 5 though. It's a bit different, but still, it's a best of 5 with 1 game advantage for Navi. That means that if Navi wins 2 games, which they did in the best of 3 to take it, obviously, they won the whole tournament. So yeah, maybe Mousesports want to try something different since they lost in a best of 3 already against Navi. I'm not sure. It depends. It's always really risky to go for all-in strategies, especially against a team that has like experience like Navi.
Yeah, well, they are taking out Shadow Demons, so instead of going for the Kunkka ban or the Leshrac ban, they take the hero that sets up the combos. So that's pretty interesting, and the Enigma ban. So this will leave actually quite a few really powerful heroes in the pool. Templar Assassin is gone. You cannot pick her yet, but I saw her today in IG Monthly Madness. She wasn't banned there, but in this competition she's not allowed to be picked. But Wisp and Rubik are, and these 2 heroes are still in the pool alongside Chen, Nature's Prophet, Chaos Knight, and Leshrac. Am I missing someone?
No, I don't think you are. I think you said it. Maybe Enchantress, but it's almost the same as, like, I mean, it's used like Chen. Obviously, it's 3 different heroes, but yeah, Chen and Nature's Prophet, I'd say. Maybe Leshrac as well in the first picks for the 2 teams.
And Invoker, but he has fallen out of favor for sure.
Yeah, and Invoker, of course. And I don't think I already saw Mousesports using Invoker, so it's mainly a possible pick for Navi.
Taking a long time right now in Mousesports. They know what's on the line, and they showed that they are able to fight hard and fight long. And well, I guess a little bit of MTW gene that they showed there yesterday, being able to persevere and keep on fighting and come out on top. Yesterday, man, they had to invest so much energy into just winning that last 3rd game. And here's the last ban, Tinker, and Puppy does not hesitate in picking off Nature's Prophet. And that's, well, he picks up really quickly, so now 1437 has all the thinking he does, he has to do on his own clock.
And I mean, between the 2 drafters, many things happen. It's like when Puppy picks the Prophet that fast, basically what he's saying to 1437 is that you just did what I wanted you to do, and that could be confusing or even impress 1437, or maybe he just doesn't care and he knows that. But it's really, again, it's really important. Puppy could use maybe 20 seconds or even the standard time, because he can use time without using his extra time, so he's not wasting extra time. But picking that fast can be also a hint about Navi's moral for this game. And they go for Chaos Knight. Pretty standard pick as well. We didn't see Mousesports use it that much. I don't think so. They used it already, but not that much. So maybe they have some kind of special plan.
Yeah. It would not surprise me if perhaps Puppy went for an Ancient Apparition, because Ancient Apparition and Chaos Knight work very well together. And Ancient Apparition is a Chen counter to that heal, and they could counter the Ancient Apparition pick Mousesports could counter it by picking it up themselves. And the AA Ultimate, the Cold Feet, synergizes very well with Chaos Knight, the Bolt, and the Reality Rift. But man, just as you were saying that the draft is really important and that Puppy is going this quickly, and after the first pick from Puppy 2, 1437 had 2 picks, so he had more to think about, and you can see that he's already down to 17 seconds left on bonus time, and this will be very hard for him later on. He will have very, very little room to think his decisions through very, very well.
Yeah, definitely. This is a thing you don't want to have, especially when you have still like 3 picks to go and 2 bans, and Enchantress and Leshrac, so very aggressive picks by Puppy and obviously huge pressing power. It's gonna be a really action-packed early game, I guess, because of this Enchantress, and we might see a fight in the woods between Chen and Enchantress. It happens a lot. Usually people on streams or even in the commentators and everyone, they favor Enchantress. They say that Enchantress should counter Chen. It's not the case anymore. It was the case in Dota 1 because the CD on Enchant was smaller than the CD on Holy Persuasion by Chen, but it's changed now and it's the exact same CD. That means that whenever an Enchantress is controlling Chen's creeps, it's only because the player of Enchantress is outplaying the player of Chen. Nothing else. Chen can counter Enchantress as good as Enchantress can counter Chen.
Oh, so the cooldowns are identical now in Dota 2?
It's exactly the same, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, cool. So, can you give us some analysis on the draft right now? Puppy, you said, is going very, very aggressive. What do you think about Mouse lineup so far?
Mouse lineup is really interesting. I mean, obviously the Chaos Knight, you can pick a hero because it's good and because you know how to play it, and fair enough. But sometimes there's more behind. I mean, the Laundry pick, I see it with the lineup of Navi, with the Prophet, like we talked yesterday, maybe before. The Prophet allows you to fight 3 versus 3 because he can TP in and make it a 4 versus 3, and then you're basically crushing a tri-lane from the opponent. That's a really good thing for you. You can win a game only if you crush. Like if you're gonna take down 3 heroes all the time in the early game, then the game is basically won if you don't give away your advantage. So when Mousesports knows that, they can be like, okay, they want to play aggressive and force the tri-lane versus tri-lane on some lane. Then I'm gonna pick really strong solos because I know that even if I lose my tri-lane, my solo can win the 1 versus 1. For example, Laundry is a really strong solo, and he should win his solo against Prophet without any kind of problems and be free farming. So that's also a way to win other lanes, even to have a even game overall, or even they can win the tri-lane versus tri-lane, and then they're good. They're winning all the lanes basically. So this is how I understand the Laundry pick, and obviously it's a good pick anyway, even if they don't sing this way.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's going to be a Windrunner pick here.
Might be. Navi use Windrunner a lot. It's one of their key heroes. They even first pick it sometimes.
Yeah, and it synergizes so well with Prophet. Dandy plays it very well, and they still need a long lane solo or a middle hero. Well, actually, no. They could send Light of Heaven mid with the Prophet, or long lane even, and he could use his Treants to manipulate the wave. But still, a Windrunner could go either long lane or mid. It would work on both lanes.
Yeah, Navi, they use Windrunner on Dandy mid. They also use Windrunner on Light of Heaven offlaner, and they also use it on Xbox when they go on aggressive tri-lanes. Same goes for Prophet. Dandy plays it mid as well. And the Tidehunter, again, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Navi go with Tidehunter, Leshrac, and Enchantress to challenge Mouse tri-lane.
Yeah, who's gonna play the Tidehunter? Light of Heaven.
It's gonna be Hovost that plays Tidehunter for Navi.
Okay.
It depends. We scrimmed against them many times, and they also use Tidehunter as an offlaner sometimes as well. So we'll see. And the winner pick for Mouse, not for Navi this time.
So now Mousesports lacking a little bit of team fight, and they have no hero to get that big team fight ultimate, if I'm not mistaken. The Brewmaster's gone.
That's right. But still, Windrunner gives you good teamfight abilities because she has this double stun, uh, this is the thing about this windrunner. If you're gonna pick windrunner, you need to land some good second shots, and then the hero is insane. It's just really really powerful because I think it's 3.5 seconds stun or even 3.75, something like this.
Yes.
It's huge. It's the same stun duration like a roll from Beastmaster, for example,
Oh!
and the Phantom Assassin. Oh really? So
Yes.
Navi keep the strategy for the grand finals. I believe Hovos even said in an interview that he was a bit frustrated because they practiced this Phantom Assassin a lot. I've seen this before, and Hovos was like, fair enough, we practice it at boot camp and we don't use it whatsoever. So finally they get it for the grand final. That's typical Navi. That's awesome to see.
Yes, amazing. Same. I'm still waiting for the Dandy Queen of Pain because Dandy has been practicing Queen of Pain in the boot camps a lot as well, and he said too that Puppy always says go Queen of Pain, Queen of Pain, Queen of Pain, and then he picks him something completely else, Invoker for the games. And there's an AA pick, so the synergy is here, and also the ultimate gives them a little bit of team fight. So there it is, the last hero in the pool that is able to give a team fight ultimate to his team, Ancient Apparition, with his I don't even know what it's called, Ice Blast or what?
Yeah, Ice Blast and Cold Feet, the first spell. It's a really nice pickup because you expect a lifesteal from Phantom Assassin because she has huge damage input, so lifesteal is really effective on her. And the Ice Blast from AA will stop any form of lifestealing, so it's a nice pickup, and of course the synergy with Chaos Knight is obvious. And that's what we're gonna see. We're gonna see actually tight solo made by Dandy, I'm pretty sure. And they're gonna fight Mousesports with the Templar. That's the good thing about, sorry, not Templar Assassin, about Phantom Assassin is that it's a powerful late game, but it's insanely strong on the lane early on, and that's the difference between anti-mage and such a hero. It's as good in early game as it is in late game, and that makes a huge difference.
Okay, well, man, I'm so looking forward to seeing Hovos playing this Imba pub hero that always fails.
It's awesome hero, they're gonna see, and he's really good at using it.
Did you guys play against the Hovos PA already?
Yes, and it's very scary, trust me.
Yeah? Okay, man, that's awesome. Here come the drawings, guys. Chaos Knight here. Let's actually go with the heroes quickly before this epic final game is gonna get underway. Hovos will be playing PA Arzard, aka Smile on Leshrac, Pape on Enchantress, no surprise here. Light of Heaven on Nature's Prophet, and who is the last one? Dandy. Oppa Dandy gonna be playing Carry Tide here, and Matt, why don't you take us over the mouse heroes on the dire side?
Yeah, Sexy Bamboo is gonna play the Chaos Knight top along with 1437 on the AA. Come With Me is gonna join them, I guess, but he's waiting bottom lane to send back a creep for Black Syllabare. And on the middle lane, it's gonna be Sing Sing playing the Swindrunner against Dandy.
Okay, so they're gonna be doing some aggressive jungling with Ench. Hovos doing some blocking.
It's the typical Chen versus Ench in the jungle. And you can see that Navi is looking for Blood Top because they already worked behind the tower, so they're gonna play really aggressive on them. And again, when Prophet will reach level 2 or 3, he's gonna be able to TP and help them with the top lane.
Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be, but that will leave Black for farm. So we'll see how this goes. As we know, Navi, they will not care about the wave so much. They care way more about diving some towers and getting some blood spilt.
Yeah, exactly. And you can see already Dandy getting an Ursa, and this is the difference between Enchantress and Shen. Enchantress can get 2 creeps at the same time and Shen can't. So that's why Enchantress is a bit better to play aggressive.
Yeah, there's that Ursa warrior. It's got the clap. It has a good movement speed slow and a good attack slow as well for 3 seconds. 150
Also,
damage nuke as well.
Yeah, it's a really good nuke. It's 150 damage level 1, like from the middle 0, it's really good. And you can see that Chaos Knight is really scared right now, so Navi has the advantage on this top lane so far.
Hovos 7 for 1 after this first creep wave, not missing anything. And now Sexy Bamboo is forced to last it underneath the tower, and here comes the dive. Oh man, there's that Ursa, slows him down. 2 seconds stun on Arzard, and here comes Light of Heaven. It's going to be sent back by Come With Me, or it might not be enough. Yes, it is going to be enough, but the first one goes to Mousesports actually. Arzard drops, now Puppy on the retreat out. Chen, great sendback of his ally, sends him back to base, and now Navi on the back foot. Actually, no, they're still diving. They're using the creeps to tank up the tower damage. And now Sexy Bamboo as well as Come With Me in trouble. Hovos, there goes the big slow with the quicker attack. And Nature's Prophet gets the last hit on Sexy Bamboo. They're not done yet. They want to go after Come With Me. Actually, they're just sending the... Oh man, the dagger gets the last hit right now. Navi going crazy this game.
Yeah, I mean, What would you want more from a final first game and already like tower dive minutes 1 and 2? Really nice play. The first blood was really nice from Mouseport, and the send like A survived like with maybe 20 HP because he won sent back by Comes Me, a really nice player from them. But then the Prophet along with the two Centaurs from Enchantress just too much damage from Mouseport. It's 2-1 in favor of Navi in the end, and that's a really good trade for them. It wasn't at the beginning, so they're fine. Now they're fine.
Yeah, that slow from the Stifling Dagger is so strong. 50% slow, and
Yeah,
for every level it's 1 second more.
It's as good as a Gale. It's a huge slow, and there's almost no cooldown on it. It's 8-second cooldown, that's nothing.
Oh, Sexy Bambo, man, that could have been something, for sure. There was a 2 seconds down on Hovos, but there was no follow-up. Chen is still just farming, and that's maybe the thing where they are letting Navi play their game. If the support from Mousesports would have been there for the 2-second stun, they could have done some significant damage to PA right now.
Yeah, and especially because they had like maybe 3 waves or 2 waves of creeps, I'm not sure. It's also huge damage in the early game. The creeps do 20 damage each, so when you have 10 creeps hitting you, it's really huge. You can't tank such damage.
Sing Sing doing a very good job in the middle lane. Got a few assets more than Dendi, but then again, Dendi is a melee hero, so he's doing a good job too.
Yeah, exactly. Winner should win his middle lane. Even more, I'd say. So it's kind of even and it shouldn't, but I guess Terminator is a good laner because he can reduce the damage if Sing Sing stays too close and take the enter smash, like he just did. Now he had 27 damage reduction, he's hitting nothing basically.
Oh man.
And on the bottom lane, Light of Heaven is really losing his lane, and that's totally understandable. I mean, he had to TP it up, and Starladder is a stronger laner anyway. So this Starladder should be really fine this game. That's the good thing for Mousesports.
Yeah, so all Mouse gotta do is not die so much on the top lane, and they only lost 2 heroes, mainly because Come With Me sent back AA so quickly.
Yeah, it's fine, but what's really not fine is that Sexy Bambo is not getting any farm. He's 4 CS right now, that's really nothing. Now 5, when Host is 17 already. So PA sorry, is out farming Chaos Knight big time. But again, on the other side of the map, Laundred is doing better than Prophet, so I guess it's an even trade in the end. And actually, Light of Heaven might die for this. He's gonna have to keep TP out because of this. The entangle is just too strong.
Yeah, nicely played here from Black. Got a good entangle out. And on the top lane still, Sexy Bambo having a rough time. And maybe Navi likes to do these level 1 dives of the tier 1 towers just to kind of get the people on their back foot in their head, you know, that they can after that just continue farming nicely, because the pressure's gone now from the tier 1 top. They don't want to push it by the looks of it right now. They are content with just having the 2-for-1 trade and have Revost farm.
Yeah, what's wrong with Navi's play at the moment is that like they're controlling the lane back so Revost can farm at his tower, but Pop is getting nothing. That's why he's going into his jungle to get some XP and some farm, because Come With Me is out farming him and out leveling him. So the XP graph is in favor of Mousesports, and that's logical because Light of Heaven is losing his lane and Pop is not doing anything top so far. One thing that you can you need to be aware is that the gold graph seems bugged. At least for me, it is. It says 5k gold in favor of Navi, and there's definitely not 5k gold in favor of Navi. I can tell you that. So yeah, maybe it's not taking into consideration the gold of Mousesport for some reason.
Oh man.
Actually, Mousesport is leading for 500 gold. You can see it in the gold and XP details. The Raiden and Darius gold advantage.
Okay, well, good point, man. And see, this is why I have analysis like fucking Matt on here, because he's able to tell us exactly why the EXP graph looks as it is. So Mousesports have their levels going their way, and that is something. It's important that you have good levels on your heroes, because that transitions into your skills. So here's a level 3 stun right now, and that's huge. And level 5 Chaos Knight, he's able to stun you for 4 seconds. He's level 5, for Christ's sake. He can stun you for 4 seconds if he's lucky. And that's ginormous. That's better than like a Beastmaster ultimate.
Yeah, and Laundry is already level 7. He's the highest level on the map. For the moment, I dare say that Mousesports got the better trade of this, because Navi stopped playing, was aggressive early on, but they didn't get kills after, because Mousesports played really safe, I guess. They unwarded the spot, they make some quick pulls. They played it really smart. That's why you see Navi rotating down and they want to push the T1 tower and annoy Laundry.
Dendi is winning his lane though.
Yeah, that's really good for him. It's a really even lane, and it shouldn't, so good place from Dandy. And come with me top, he wants to dive the PA. She has a blink mechanism, so she's not easy to take down. It's gonna be really hard. And on the other side of the map, Navi's taking a T1 tower, they really need it.
Yeah, so you gotta make something happen. Puppy here tries to keep the creeps away, and now the glyph is used. But something has to happen right now, otherwise this tier 1 tower is gonna drop.
Black is looking for the deny. No, he won't get it. 80 damage is just too much damage. And you better watch top. They're gonna dive soon, I think. Oh, actually, no, they're not. They're not pushing their lane. So come with me is gonna head back to his jungle and farm him again.
Now Sing Sing caught up on farm. The gold graph is useless, guys, for this game.
Yeah, it is. The gold difference, the actual gold difference, now it's 700 gold for Navi because of the tower, but Mousesports is out farming them so far.
Great slow here from AA, but another slow from Voss is there, and there's the gush. 6 is going to drop. He throws out a 4-second stun onto Dandy, but there's 170 damage crit. So much damage for 8 minutes into the game. Drops.
The animation is awesome. I don't know if you caught it.
Yeah.
It's a really nice animation.
It is really cool, that crit.
Yeah. And now you see Navi want to make something happen because they know Navi are a great team. They know when they get out farmed or out XP, and they know that they have the aggression. They have what it takes to aggress small and take towers and get kills, so you're gonna see them move a lot now.
Yeah, Chavos could turn on his Ring of Basilius right now. Blinks onto 1437 instead, gets right out of range of the Cold Feet proc, runs into Come With Me, the Centaur lagging behind a little bit, gets slowed up, now he activates his Phase Boot, great item on Phantom Assassin, Power Shot flies through, oh, down to very little HP, and the miss chance right there, 78 HP, 16 has the haste, this is one dead Chavos, he just tries to get some stallage happening, wants them to waste more time, and there's the kill from Sing Sing, great map awareness here from their middle player.
Yeah. Overextension from Navi, and Chavos know he would die, or at least he was in a really bad position. So yeah, you can see that his teammates just abandoned him. They knew.
Level 8 now in black. See the leader of the pack here at the moment? Yes,
yeah.
No, Dandy also level 8, wow, but Sing Sing as well, so they have 2 level 8ers.
Yeah, the XP graph is really in favor of Mousesports. 1k 5 XP, that's really good. At this point of the game, it's really good. It's a really decent XP. Like, no team fight, nothing happened. It's 3-2, so it's not from kills, it's only from laning. That's really good, actually.
Oh, Arzard gets the stun on bottom onto Black. Ladder Heaven is here, TP'd in as well. Here's the Sprout as well, man, but Black is so tanky. Tries to turn it up, maybe get some damage happen, but he's gonna drop right now to the Gush from Dandy. Stealing Gush right there, man. And
that's a really good play by Light of Heaven. He made sure that the bear went top lane, they killed Holos, I missed it. Happened at the same time. That's a really good play by Light of Heaven. He made sure that the bear couldn't attack Leshrac because he can still take down Leshrac on one entangle, so good play by him.
Yeah, only 370 HP. He is a very fragile hero, and here goes the tier 2 tower. No glyph for Mousesports, no creeps to defend, and down it goes. Last it goes to Prophet.
Yeah, the second tower for Navi. Now they have a goal advantage. Obviously it's not 12k, that's totally bugged, but it's like 1k 5 goal advantage for Navi so far. Mousesports, they want to tower themselves, the top one.
There we go, Seximo taking the tower aggro off him, and he gets out of range. He's scared of some good TPs. But Navi will give it up.
And the difference now, the key levels are on AA. He's level 6 finally, so hey, maybe they can get some kills on the map. It's a global presence, it's really useful.
Man, Gevast on that PA. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah. Sing Sing gets a gush in the middle lane, both on level 9 now. Sing Sing a little bit ahead in terms of XP. Arcane Boots up on Dandy, Phase Boots up on Sing Sing. Is he gonna go for the 4 staff? What would you recommend right now for Windrunner to get?
They need a mech, they really need a mech. So, I mean, usually it's the Shen that gets the mech, but on top they're going on Phobos again. He might die. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, thanks for pointing that out, man. Good pick off here from Mousesports. Getting a 3rd kill now on Gevast. This is huge for them. And now the A ult, we're going to do some defense happening here. Hits on 2 heroes. Arzard might be in trouble. Sing Sing, where's that power shot, buddy?
He's probably going for a 4-star because he's going to expect the mech from Chen. But in my opinion, they should get the fastest mech possible, even if Windrunner has to get it, because Navi is going to take fights really soon. And you need a mech. It does huge difference. The global here, it's really, really useful.
There's also, again, a hand of Midas on Prophet, so that gives them the edge when it comes to Chen versus Enchantress. They can get 1 creep just killed.
Sure, now he's going to come back into this game. He's going to make his comeback, XP-wise and also for his farm. It's really good pickup for him. He needed it because he was really behind.
Yeah, and now Navi also took the middle tier 1 tower. So in terms of towers, Navi leading heavily. Well, actually, not too heavily. 3 for 1. So they got a 2 tower advantage so far onto Mousesports. And keep in mind, guys, 4-4 the kill score in 12 minutes. This is the grand final in Kiev right now. With me is fucking Matt. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I am looking forward for this final. It's the best of 5. Navi has a 1 advantage. Actually, by the way, take it over for a sec, Matt. I have to add an overlay here to properly portray the score right now.
Okay. And yeah, the game is kind of calm for the moment because both teams think that they get the better trade if they get a calm game. I mean, you got CK, you got AA, and on the other side you got PA, so carry potential for both sides, and they're just waiting the opponent to make the move so far, so nothing really special. And on the middle lane they're going on.
Yeah, they're going. I'm here as well. Sexy Bow. Great shackle shot by Sing Sing, and the power shot flies through. Heal from Chen as well. Dendi, man, they get 2 kills right now. Double kill to Chen. Amazing play here from Mousesports. That's exactly what they need. Good team fights. Now Come With Me is diving. 4 seconds on Puppy. Yes, be careful. He keeps on running past. Another great shackle from Sing Sing. And Puppy drops. Amazing play. Come With Me gonna drop though. Khavas is here. Now outnumbered 2-1. He has to run away. Is slowed by an amazing wind run from Sing Sing. He used it offensively. You see that rarely. 1 more second for the shackle. Sing Sing, patient. He's so patient, waiting for it. But Khavas moving nicely. He will have to throw it right. Ah, it does latch. And now they have to back out their auto mana. Khavas going to survive.
Excellent play by Sing Sing. This shaker shot was really, it's excellent play. They got 2 kills, and they were about to lose the fight. This is how strong Windrunner is when it's right, like when it's used correctly.
Yeah, I agree, man. That shackle shot kept Dendi from using that Ravage. They were able to burst him down quickly enough. Just amazing shackle shot right there. Sing Sing
and
won that team
they
fight.
won black.
Oh yes, and I think they will get him too. 1 more attack.
And that's the damage. I mean, Navi lost the game against Mouse with the same kind of lineup. They were against a lone druid, and they had no physical damage, and they had nothing to take him down in the fights. Now they got the PA. And PA can take down lone druid from 3 HP alone.
Yeah, and Ancient Apparition messed up his ultimate. It flew past the top, went all the way to the bottom of the map. So, who's playing it? 1437 must have slipped his finger there or something.
Yeah, that was a really close one. And I'm really interested to see the items from Kovos. He decided to get a Vanguard. That's a defensive build on PA. Obviously, it makes sense because lots of damage coming out from Mouse in the fights. He wants to tank. And like we said, the lifesteal is not an option against AA, so you need really tank items. Now he's gonna get some damage, I guess. Maybe a Mentor Star or something like this.
Man, nice. Puppy has 2 Urstas sitting there, just waiting for the initiation, and Dendi grabs himself a Blink deck, and he has the invisibility rune, so this is going to be a huge asset when it comes to them setting up a team fight. But it appears that Mouse might want to smoke up right now. No, they're just grouping up right now. But if Dendi used that Invis rune, then he can make some big fights happen for his team right there.
And you can see the Midas on Prophet doing work. He's already level 10, so he's the highest level in in his team. I mean, along with Dendi and Khovos, of course, but he's back in this game. And that's only thanks to Midas. And you can see the XP graph. You can even see the Midas impact on the XP graph. That's how strong this item is.
Good point. Yeah, I learned that from you last time as well, where I was like, oh, Midas, 18 minutes in, that's way too late. And then you actually reasoned why it's still very important. And here comes again the A ultimate, way too far out. What's happening, man? He's got some issues, I think.
Yeah, maybe he's not used to play this hero, or maybe he just, yeah. Okay. He has lags, it seems. Maybe that's related. Okay, can see my ult on the screen. Okay. If he doesn't see the animation, then it's really hard to...
You won't fix it, it's a bug.
Okay, Light of Heaven says that he doesn't see his ult. Okay, that's a problem for AA because it's like, you need to put it on the exact point of impact if you want to win the team fight. It's not a huge AoE.
You know, the thing is that probably the guys from Navi knew this when they drafted AA, and they're like, lol.
The thing is that AA was played yesterday by Moscow 5, I think, and I don't think they had the issue, so maybe it's just related to some lags or something like this. I hope they can fix it. It's really important for the game. Also, Black is really... he's gonna get his relic soon, and that's something they want to have. But again, I mean, they have PA, so it's not like the Syllabary is not that of a problem. They can kill the Syllabary in team fights. On one Ravage he can die.
Yeah, maybe Khavas will now look into something like attack speed.
Might be, but the thing is that the Blink with PA gives you 100% attack speed for 4 hits. I mean, this hero has everything. She has a slow, so she doesn't need disables. She can chase alone. She has attack speed, she has damage from the crit. It's a really good hero.
Now the tier 2 on top drops, guys. Na'Vi has a 1-0 advantage. They have to win 2 games in a row, and then they will be the winners of the grand final right now of Starladder. And, well, currently they are leading in towers, putting on the Na'Vi gameplay onto Mousesports, and now Dendi invisible.
But again, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
The ping went out from Chaos Knight now in the top rune spot. They saw the rune disappear.
So they know that Dendi is invis, that's why they're playing so safe, and they even draw like lines in the woods. They know that Na'Vi is looking for them in the jungle. Thing is, Mousesports is a bit behind, but they're fine. I mean, they have CK and Laundry. They have what it takes to fight Na'Vi late game. So now the concern for Na'Vi is that what do they do after they have to take still 1 tower, and they see black, they want him. I know Dendi's revealed.
Gosh, ult for A, he's guessing it. Misses though, Light of Heaven. Cancel his TP, blink it from Dendi to a nicer position. Only a few feet, but it's still perfect. Hits all the heroes in the vicinity. Now the slow on black. Force him out. Khavas tries to go for the kill. And Mousesports ignoring him. Fatal mistake in my opinion. The fight's still ongoing. Chaos Knight drops right now. Slow it, don't come with me. Na'Vi is chasing. They're winning this team fight right now. Khavas chasing after black. Gets a crit, gets the kill as well. Another crit onto 1437. He's chasing into the base. They're diving him. 1437 also gonna drop. The little nuke, the dagger from Khavas gets the last hit right now, and Sing Sing has to wind run himself back to base. Shackle latches the 2 heroes together. Dendi might drop. He doesn't have the mana just yet for a... Oh man, blinks himself out.
Awesome fight by Na'Vi, and the Blink Dagger doing work. I mean, the Blink Dagger of on the Titan Hunter was the only reason Na'Vi won the fight. That's why. Mouse didn't know about it. They knew about the Invis, but still, they didn't know about the Blink Dagger, so...
Dendi was here. Black was here, Chen was somewhere around here, and I think Chaos Knight was here. And Dendi, instead of running down here, wasted no time, blinked himself from here over here, and then used the Ravage in this whole area, and that gave it Na'Vi the perfect initiation onto this team fight. And as soon as the stun wore off from the Tidehunter, Mouse knew that they had to retreat out, and on that retreat, Na'Vi got 2 more kills. So even diving the high ground, knowing that they are completely fine now diving those tier 3 towers.
Yeah, because they got the goal advantage from the... And now they're back in XP as well, thanks to this fight. So now Na'Vi is leading in term like 4k gold or 3k5 and 1k XP. But again, it's not enough to win the game. The game is really even. It's really hard to go high ground against CK, AA, Unar, such heroes. It's really hard. So we'll see how Na'Vi handles this game. They might want to claim the mid T2 tower, that's for sure, but again, what happens after? That's the matter for them. They can also take Rush probably and force fights against Mousesports. And again, the items on PA, I'm looking forward to what he's gonna get.
BKB probably, eh?
Yeah, he opted for Ogre Club, that's probably a BKB. Or Senj into Senj and Yasha, depends. I think BKB is a good choice, we'll see. He wants to tank, that for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be a BKB, he just bought the recipe.
And Na'Vi making themselves at home in the enemy forest, depriving them of farm. Is it actually such a big impact on the enemy if you take their jungle?
Yeah, it's really hard for them because they will not dare to farm the top lane because the enemy is really next to it. The mid lane, whenever it pushes after the T2 tower, you count because it's next to your woods, sorry. And yeah, well, your woods you can because they're in it. And the bottom lane, why not? But then you take the risk that they can TP on their T1 tower, or even they might be some Na'Vi heroes in their woods. So, but Mousesports decides to push the. It's looking like the game of yesterday between Moscow against Moscow 5. It's like Na'Vi playing aggressively and dominates the enemy's side of the map, and then Mouse could just go on the other side and farm.
Yeah, and Light of Heaven is now doing exactly what he does with Nature's Prophet, being a sneaky bugger and always pushing the free lane and then backing out just in time, and that must be such an annoying thing to fight against.
And the thing is that Mouse feels really safe because they have the vision in their jungle, so they see when Navi are being really aggressive. That's why, for example, CK is farming Radiant's jungle without any hesitation, because he knows. And they will even try Light of Heaven.
Hey, ultimate, I think he fixed the bug because he landed right on the tier 2 tower. But Navi will not stop, and Mousesports now coming out of the Radiant Woods trying to push this. But it might be too slow, and Navi will succeed in pushing down the tier 2 mid, and Mousesports not committing themselves to doing this. Now they gotta be careful. Ping goes off from Puppy, and this is time for the defense.
They want to defend, they don't want to let this tower fall, and smart TP from Dandy. I mean, he TP'd at the second tower and used the invisibility rune, so Mousesports doesn't know about him TPing. And they're going by because they don't see the Navi heroes anymore, and they fear.
So when you use the invisibility rune, you have like 1 second where you can do something?
Yeah, you can TP, you can blink dagger, you can use a bottle charge. You have half a second, 1 second, I'm not even sure. I think it's more like half a second. And they see Chaos Knight. I don't think... yeah.
Oh, that's that Ravage. They just want to kill Sexy Bamboo. 3 seconds stun now on him. Sexy Bamboo tries to get away. Great play from him, but it's not enough. Phantom Assassin goes on a dominating spree now against him. BKB recipe up and 300 gold to go for that magic immunity to take effect. And then Navi will look very, very strong in teamfights. Even stronger than now. And Mousesports already backing up into their base. They lost the map control.
Yeah, Mousesports got the Radiance, I think, on Starladder also. We did not point out, but that's also important for them. They got the pipe on Lunar. Again, I really feel like Mousesports can fight. They can win a fight. Navi too. Of course, Navi's leading, but it's not that big of a lead. Everything's possible still. You know, it's all about what Navi is gonna do. If they're gonna control the whole map and let no space to Mousesports and force them to fight, could be the good option for them. If Mousesports manages to get some farm on the map, even though they're behind, can be a really even game.
Sing Sing gonna be the bait, and the smoked up Mousesports squad is right there in their own woods, waiting for Navi to come, but they're not doing it. They're not coming, and yeah, I think Mousesports has a tougher team fight though, because it all builds around Sing Sing's shackle shots. He showed that he's able to do it, but it's the consistency that counts.
Exactly, yeah. If he doesn't land a double shaker shot, then they got nothing almost. They got the CK stun, but that's all. That's not.
They're running past the Radiant Sentry wards and Observer wards.
So Navi knows. You can see all the Navi heroes relating already to the rush. The rush. They know this is gonna be a huge fight. And Russ is already attacked. Like he lost mid HP, so they will fight even if Mousesports retreats because Navi will want to claim it.
Dandy, no Ravage. Navi don't care. BKB up on PA, so he's gonna go in and wreak some havoc right there. Finds himself an AA, and he's just gonna go in, use the BKB, turns around, oh, wasting a few precious seconds right there. Goes in onto Sexy Bamboo. There's the first crit. Sexy Bamboo gets out of the way. Heal from Come With Me is there. AA auto flies in. AA looks to be in big trouble. Leshrac, he might drop. Yes, he does. The end shield does not do anything. And now Light of Heaven might also go down. The Bear with the Radiance doing some good work. But Dandy as well as Puppy going after Black instead, and Dandy blinks himself ahead. And they try to get some work done, but Black's so tanky. Light of Heaven bites back and goes in. This is the death of Black for sure. Oh, actually, good shack shot to Light of Heaven. It's Gevast who gets the last hit now on the Lone Druid. Big stun, Light of Heaven as well. The fight's not yet over. Sexy Bamboo might take a fall as well. Light of Heaven gets the last hit on him. So Navi profiting off of the ability from Nature's Prophet, just buy back and TP right in. Now Sing Sing looks to be in big trouble as well. Slowed down too much. 4 staff out. Will you make it? No, there's a slow, and the auto attacks from Gevast get him onto an unstoppable streak. And 13 to 10 now. Big team fight now for Navi. Ping goes off from Puppy. He says, guys, they weakened Roshan for us. Let's finish the job and get that Aegis up on our PA.
Yeah, Navi got really lucky they won this fight because honestly they were losing big time because Gevast was focusing the, like I don't know, the CK or something, and the other were trying to take down Starladder, and that's really unusual from Navi. Usually they have a perfect execution almost, and they all take down the same hero at the same time, so they can clear the heroes one after one. So it wasn't a really good fight execution by Navi this fight, but they still win it because Prophet buys back. Same goes for Leshrac. And one thing to point out is that it was a smart move from Mouse because they knew that the Ravage was in cooldown. So they thought they had a chance to win the fight, but they lost it even without it because of the Prophet, mainly.
Man.
He bought back, tanked lots of damage. So he died and bought back. That's the power of Prophet.
Yeah, and it still didn't even impact his farm at all. 2.4k gold on top of that ultimate orb. He will have his Hex really soon. And that will make Na'Vi even more scarier. Man, Mousesports is doing such a good game. They're moving tactically correct, but Na'Vi just too crazily awesome, it seems.
That's the experience of a team. I mean, the problem is that it was 4k gold the last time we talked about the gold advantage. Now it's 10k. And it's not because of rush only. It's Mousesports tried to smoke, and then they tried to rush, and they lost, and they're bringing Black down. I'm gonna have to wait for this.
Yeah, Black. Miller Heaven misses his Sprout. This might be the save for Black, but the slow too strong. Chen Heal is there. Is there gonna be a mech? Not too sure. Sing Sing. Khavost using his BKB right now. He wants a kill on him, and he chases quite far. Meanwhile, the fight on the bottom lane keeps on going. Is he going to drop Black before he's... Great block from Come With Me. Awesome play here. Black survives, and now Khavost way out of position. No BKB on him, and he turns out to fight a little bit, and now he has to run away, though. He has to hurry up. Sing Sing is there. He tries to get a shackle on him. He needs to get him into position. Here comes the vision, and the Aegis drops, and now Mousesports will camp him and try to get something happen. Sing Sing waiting. Shackle doesn't land. This might be the save now for Khavost. Lose the phase boost to get away, and the bear is right after him. So we're waiting for an entangle. First hit, no entangle. Second hit, entangle, and down goes Khavost for a second time.
And again, same story again for Na'Vi. Khavost is fighting 1 versus 4, and the other are like desperately trying to take down the tanky CK or the tanky Starladder, and they just can't. I mean, they have Tyrant, okay, and they have Enchantress. It's not enough damage to take down a CK with Vanguard or Starladder, so they need Khavost to focus to try to kill the same guy, and this is why they are losing the fight so far, and they shouldn't be losing those fights. They lost PA 2 times.
Yeah, Khavost,
and that's really a problem.
Chased so far. That was weird. Now pipe up on Windrunner on top of that 4-staff. She's highly mobile now. She has all the tools she needs to get some good shackles into these teamfights. Come With Me playing a great game today, saving the second hero by sending him back to base and then even blocking the PA so she can't come in for the last hit. Amazing play from Come With Me. He's been actually in the whole competition one of the very strong players from Mousesports. Same goes for Sing Sing, but Come With Me just man, even with Enigma, really impressive play. And as I check the items, Shiva's guard goes up on Dendi, so this guy has been farming like a machine lately.
Yeah, and one thing I wanted to say is that Mousesports are so far behind in terms of gold now, because when they want to try something, like do a smoke, they take time to gather, and they're not farming anything, and Na'Vi uses this time to farm the whole map. When they do something, they gather super fast, so they're not losing time, and they're doing every time you see them, they're doing something. And Mousesports sometimes, like for example now, you see them gathering and everything, but they're losing time, they're losing gold and XP for nothing, and they shouldn't. They should at least, like for example, farm the jungle in this time. They don't need to. I feel like they're wasting a bit of their time, but they're fighting really well, so it's still good for them.
Yeah. So what Matt is really saying, I can try to maybe visualize this on the map right now, is that Mousesports is one or two heroes with the smoke are standing right here and they're waiting and they're pinging and they're saying, "Come on, guys, get over here. Once we're together, we will smoke." And this will cost them like a minute or so. Oh, the pings go out. They spot it out. Ladder Heaven has a Scythe of Ice now. And what Na'Vi does is they will farm different spots on the map. And
exactly.
then they will gather up into a central position within a few seconds. They will drop maybe a sentry ward to make sure that no ward is there to see them. And then they smoke and then they go. So this 1 minute of farm is not wasted.
It's 1k gold, 1 minute, 1k gold. I mean, when you see Mousesports, for example, now they fear, okay, because they think they saw Na'Vi gathering as 5 in front of their base, okay. So they're like, okay, those guys, they're here, they want to fight, and they're going actually on Sing Sing, but they won't get him. So they stand in their base and wait. But in the meantime, Na'Vi are not just waiting; they're farming the ancient spot and farming the mid lane and the bottom lane. So you can see like the gold difference is now 11k, like 10k, sorry, and it's understandable. Look, even Light of Heaven TP stop and farms, and Mousesports, you can even see the lines by Na'Vi. They know they're controlling the map, and they know that Mousesports are not farming anything, and they have to smoke to try to force the fight because they can't stay in this position.
Yeah, they are going around now. The smoke might be dispelled. Black right there gets his bear back, and awesome play by Dendi. Gush, blink away. Great play right here. And now they know what's up. The ward spots out Na'Vi all in their woods, and Ladder Heaven just 1 second or 2 seconds away to rejoin that team fight. And another drawing now from Sexy Bambo. There's the second arrow. He says he wants to take that top lane. He says, "Go, guys, let's go top right now." 1437 blinks into a centralized position here where usually there's a ward placement. What do you think right now? What's probably the best movement for most? I think no matter what they do, they should just do something now.
Yeah, because Navi knows what they're doing, and they will not let them farm. They will just all farm them, and I mean, regardless of the picks of how the team fight go, with 25k goal disadvantage, for example, you're gonna lose the fight. You know, so yeah, Mousesports needs to do something. They're in a tough position. I think that if they try to, like, for example, now they're farming their ancients, and maybe they will try to farm Navi's woods. It's again the pressure that the CIS teams usually apply. It's really important to understand that, for example, okay, you see this PA top, Mousesports are afraid. They're like, it's impossible that it's the carry, you know, she will not just expose herself like this alone top and farm. So we can't go there and farm. But Silverberg could just go top and farm as well, because look at Navi, they're farming their jungle. Look AA and Puppy, and now Bumbo realize. And this is why Navi's are farming them, because they're like bluffing on the whole lanes.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, 1437 has to get out here. They try to burst him down, and they get it too. PA gets him down with the attack. And you know, this tactic you're saying, this mind game that Gevos is playing with them, it would not work in pub games.
No, in pub game it doesn't work because they don't care. Just go on you.
Great sprout from Light of Heaven onto Sing Sing. Hex also out. PA blinks himself into there and starts whamming away at Sing Sing, and down he goes.
Yeah, and Puppy died somewhere. I think he died in his jungle, sorry, to Sexy Bumbo, and maybe Sing Sing, I'm not sure. So it's
great blockage here from Light of Heaven. Sexy Bumbo finds himself an opening. Stun from AA. He cancels it because he knew he was going to miss it. Now Sexy Bumbo might be out of range. We'll see what AA is going to do right now. Oh, great TP in from Light of Heaven. And Dendy's here as well. Bambo. He's going to drop for sure. He just tries to stall things out. And what a big crit here from Gevos. But it's actually Leshrak's Edict that gets the last hit on him.
And I wonder what Gevos wants to get. I mean, he got Perseverance. Maybe he's looking for Battle Fury or maybe a Lincoln Sphere. I'm not sure. Let's see what he gets. If he gets a Battle Fury, it says a lot about Navi's game plan now. They want to farm. They want to out-farm Mouse. They don't want to rush high ground. They know they have a chance to lose the fight if Mouse plays well or if Navi just fails. So now they just want to out-farm them to make sure they're going to win the game. And that's... I don't think it's a safe choice. I just think it's the smartest choice. The smartest choice, sorry.
Yeah. One thing I also have to point out is that I really, really like Puppy's Enchantress play. When it comes to team fights and stuff, he seems to be in... Look at him, he died twice in a team fight, and he only has like 950 HP. It seems like he always stands extremely well, very hard to reach, and always throwing the ultimate out.
Yeah, he has a perfect positioning with Enchantress. He's a really good Enchantress player. He played his hero a million times. And also one thing to point out about his Enchantress play is that he always does it. He never skilled the first spell, and he gets stats instead of it. I'm not like, I won't say it's the right or the... I don't know. This is what he does at least.
Oh, Dandy goes in, he tries to go for the Ravage, and he gets it on almost every single Mousesports hero. Light of Heaven is here as well. First hero drops to Nature's Prophet. Sing Sing has to wind run away, and so does 1437. There's not much that Mousesports can do right now. Actually, they try to counter-initiate. Mech flies out, but Light of Heaven drops, and again that buyback right there. That's going to hurt right now. 3 heroes dead from Mousesports. Black tries to run away. We'll see if there's going to be any TP. No, actually, it will be a TP onto Chaos Knight, but he managed to TP himself back. So 2 heroes survive from Mousesports and a great initiation from Na'Vi. And right before Dandy blinked in there for the Ravage, we saw Mousesports again gathering up and waiting for like 20 seconds before they decide to do something. Dandy was out of position there for, again, like half a minute or something, and they didn't go. They could have picked him off.
Yeah, exactly. And this is why you can't hesitate. And Na'Vi, they don't. Dandy blinks in, and if they stop farming to fight, they're gonna fight. They're not gonna waste time. They know they're wasting XP and gold, so if they come to fight, they're gonna take the fight instantly. They won't wait. Of course, they're gonna wait the smart positioning and everything, but if they want to fight, they fight. It's as simple as that.
Oh man, the middle tier 3 is down. Impetuses are flying out. All heroes from Mousesports are back. The ultimate from Furion is now ripping through everything. Mech is used from Mousesports. And it appears that Na'Vi had enough. They won a team fight. They got a tier 3 tower. Or are they just kiting? Who knows? Gevos goes in. They were kiting. Gevos uses his BKB right now and goes away onto Black. Look at how fast his HP drops. He's one of the tankiest heroes on the map right now, but he still dies so quickly to the crits from the PA. Another Stifling Dagger flies out. Come with me is Hexed. He will get focused down. Sexy was there though as well, so 2 heroes to focus. Come with me. Has a Ghost Scepter. Buys him some time. Tries to set back Bambo, and he tries to do as much damage as he can before he goes out. 1437 now in big trouble. Dandy gets the last hit on him, and Sing Sing throws out a power shot before he has to back out.
Yeah, just smart play by Navi. They acted like they would go back, and they just stayed up to wait Mouse because they knew that it's really hard to take the fight in Mouse days.
Yeah, they do this a lot, and the third 4-second stun in a row now from Sexy Bambo. Try to get the initiation happen, but this guy now also very tanky, level 4 on Blur, so he's very tanky actually. Effective HP is really high, and now Dandy blinks himself in again. No Ravage, but just a Shivas, he doesn't care. Great shackle to 2 heroes, but Mousesports not able to do so much. He has 4 Na'Vi heroes right here, and the middle barracks drop right now, 21-16. It appears that Na'Vi will get a 2-0 stance in this best of 5.
I mean, it's difficult for Mousesports. They had no bear as well to fight, so no Radiance, no Hyperstone, and that's the only thing they got for them so far. And BKB on Leshrac, so it's gonna be really hard to kill him. But the story of the fights, it's always the same. They kill Light of Heaven. It's really great combo. I mean, AA ult is always really smartly used in fight. They kill him and he just buys back and TPs again, so it's really a useless kill almost. That's the power of Prophet. This TP is just too strong.
Yeah, that is really heavy. I wonder if there's ever going to be a tweak to the buyback rule just for Prophet.
Yeah, I mean, and even in Dota 1 it was different. You had no CD on buyback, so you can just imagine how strong it was.
Yeah. Glad I haven't single-handedly taken on the tier 3 tower on top. And Mousesports are committing to Roshan actually. Here's a big fight happening. Sexy Bambo drops to Nature's Prophet ultimate. Man, he's killing towers and heroes all over the place. You know, Dandy also had used his ultimate already. Blink Daggers on cooldown. AA ultimate also doing some work. Come With Me drops. 4 heroes now dead for Mousesports. And there's the GG call. Losing a fight at Roshan. Sorry I missed that, guys. And here, a 904 damage crit.
Yeah, I mean, when you lose a fight 4 versus 5 or something, or without the Prophet, and he's taking your racks and you still lose the fight big time, team wipe, this is just GG. They knew that the game was over, so very strong game by Navi, and this is 2-0 now. Mouse really need to pull out a huge performance to come back. They need to win 3 games in a row now.
In all the games, the best of 3s, Mousesports won yesterday. They always lost the first one, and then they won 2 in a row.
So everything's possible.
Everything's possible, man. This is totally, everything is going according to plan right now. So let me switch you guys over to my face. I'll actually disconnect out afterwards, and I'll stop the recording. To every single one of you guys tuning in, thank you very much. This is the first game happened for the grand final of the Starladder LAN event, Na'Vi against Mousesports. Please check out epiccommentator.com. Fuckamad is with us for the grand finals from MTW. So I'll stop the recording right here, and I will bring you guys into the next game as soon as that one's up. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon.